Ooh wee.
Hey baby, this is exclusive. Hey baby, this is exclusive.
Right off mother.
Ooh wee.
We always
Right off mother.
we always
Hey baby, this is exclusive. Hey baby, this is
we always we always
Hey baby, this is exclusive. Hey baby, this is
we always serving cause Nino got dope. We always
Hey baby, this is exclusive. Hey baby, this is exclusive.
we always we always serving cause Nino got dope.
Hey baby, this is exclusive. Hey baby, this is exclusive.
We always serving cause Nino got dope.
We in the booth. The button is red. You heard what I said. Palace 35. I'm your boy. Ocho the Goat. The Deuce with the juice. The Don with the magic wand. One of the royal blue demons. You feel me? Once person that was all the girls screaming. Scattered, shocked, and creaming. Cause she just got the wood from the royal blue demon.
That nigga done said all of that, you know what I'm saying? Smooth Rod Max Suave Casanova. We back in the booth. We back pine.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Been on vacation. We done graduated. Shit. I done got my master's as well. Type shit.
Everybody getting their masters. All my
Babs,
Neos
I'm
getting their
bullshit.
masters and shit. My Neos getting engaged and shit. You feel me? It's a good weekend. You feel me? I'm a proud big brother this weekend. Niggas doing they shit. You feel me? But we here. You feel me? On some
Nigga,
shit.
can I introduce myself?
You know we let you know
He was moving and bumping and.
you know Ocho been itching.
Can I
You know Ocho
introduce
been
myself, nigga? Can I speak, nigga? It's Mr. Nino. Nino got dope. Nino the trainer. Nino the tech. Mr. Do It All. Shit, we in this motherfucker. I've been dadding all weekend. You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Do a little bit.
I've been. I need to. I just got
Mr.
some
Do a little
outlandish
something,
shit, you know what I'm
something.
saying? I got some outlandish shit. I just want to just say, nigga. I've been talking with kids. I can't cuss for real. You know what I'm saying? You know how that
I'm saying
go.
I've been itching. You feel me? I'm on this pot. I'm eager.
That's what I'm saying. Let's start it here. Me and my baby went to Pure Pleasure. You feel
Ooh,
me? Me and my baby went to Pure Pleasure. You know what I'm saying? She just graduated with a master's. And I told her it's time to advance your sex toy game.
To graduate with a deal though.
Yeah, it's time for you to advance it now.
Ooh, wee.
Let's step it up.
Homie.
So we went in there, you feel me? I went to my usual section, grabbed me the 3 for 75 pocket pussy, the mouth, the vag, and the
Okay.
ass. You feel me?
The 3 for the 8.
Got mine quick, 2 minutes.
The MVA.
You know what I'm saying? The NVA. I look over to the right. Y'all know they got dick extenders, my nigga. Like you put it over
You said
your
extendo.
you put it over your shaft.
The Glock with the dick.
You know what I'm saying? And it give you that girth.
Make your shit 47 inches.
Like 47 inches and
Make
like
you do what it do, baby. You
6
feel me?
motherfucking inches wide.
Shoulder
like a baby's
pads.
arm holding the apple.
And the very first thing I thought was like, what about if I buy the white one? And I put that on. You know what I'm saying?
You walk in with a BWC.
With a big ass white cock.
What the hell? This man said BWC.
That's just what I was thinking, bro. Like,
they call that shit, bro.
like,
They call that shit BWC.
how much of a mind trip would that really do to a woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got me a black king. You feel me? She rubbing me down. And I just whip out this BWC.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna go over well. I think she might have some questions.
That's
Because then it's an identity thing. Because you could have bought any color technically, unless you're gonna be like some shit. Oh, this the only one they had.
You know they had the black one looking.
This the only one they had. I just had to give
black one always looking dusty.
Yeah, I'm like, they could have gave my nigga a little bit of lotion.
Homie did.
I was gonna say you put the oil on it and shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but this one, it's like you gotta like pre-oil the shit.
You have to spray paint and let it dry.
Yeah, you gotta pre-oil the shit. You gotta have your shit.
You gotta stain your shit.
Yeah, you gotta stain it. You gotta stain your shit. You
pre-treated.
You pull this shit out. So I'm looking. I'm like, she gonna look at shit like, nigga, is this dead? I'm like, it's a dead dick.
You said that's a.
You didn't want to get the tree
Yeah,
bark.
that shit was great. I'm like, come on now, y'all gotta do what's better than this.
So you was gonna pull out the Timmy.
I'm gonna pull out the white boy.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna get no white. I wanna surprise her. I'm gonna pull out a motherfucking chartreuse ass. I'm gonna pull out a big 47-inch chartreuse ass dick and just throw this in her.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, bro, these dick extenders were huge. I cannot make this shit up. These shits were huge. Were huge.
I've seen them, bro, so I know
like
what you're talking about.
Bro, this shit was huge.
Bro, like, for real, bro, like, nigga, that shit was like adding a leg to a leg, nigga.
Yeah, adding a leg to a bed. I'm like, this is nuts. But that ain't even the whole point. So I walked through, this is the first time I ever went through a whole porn store.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm seeing, the different vibrators, the different dildos. You know what I'm saying? They got the suction cups and on there. I'm like, okay, they got
for the birds and
they got the shorties right in here. You feel me?
On me.
And then I see, you know what I'm saying? They got like the little personal packs, like how they do the porn stars. You know, you can get what's a porn star? What's the porn star name? They be having the rank. They don't be having the top class ones there though. They be like
a Sasha Banks.
Yeah, Sasha Banks. Jennifer Love, some shit like that.
Yeah, they had some random shorty, Ava Marie. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit like
somebody
that.
you ain't really thinking about. Like
they do the same shit for the shorties in dildo size, nigga. They got the Trevor, the Mark,
on me, the Keith.
The
What you doing, girl? So I'm just doing Keith.
The Marcus literally can't make this up, so I'm looking through these now because I got it. I'm here with my shorty. Don't look at me like that, Jay. Don't look. We here. I'm here with my.
He said he was browsing.
You got to.
I got to. What the fuck I got to do? I'm looking at these damn dicks.
She wouldn't look at pocket pussies. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at these damn dicks. I come across the Black Chef. I'm thinking this damn thing is finna be motherfucking.
He had the butcher knife bed.
This nigga had the motherfucking shrimp.
You said he had the shrimp scampi.
No cap. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I had to be 100 with y'all.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I'm gonna tell my niggas this. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell my niggas this.
Bro.
This nigga had the shrimp scampi. I'm like, I buy this for my shorty. I'm like, shorty, hey, you know I bought you, you know what I'm saying, the Black Chef. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta buy something little so then when you come home, she dead.
Yeah, you feel me?
I do remember. This is don't.
She was gonna be disappointed in this. She was gonna see the case.
Hey, she needs
see
just
the nigga on her like 6'3".
Hey,
little chef coat on, little chef hat.
Just enough to get by.
Nigga, that dick was like 4.5
You don't need no 9 inch, no 9 inch.
That's when it comes to knocking down. You shouldn't have a dildo bigger than me.
I'm selfish, shorty.
The dildo shouldn't be bigger than me.
I don't even buy my shorty dildos. I only buy my shorty bullets.
Bro, I was happy because, nigga, I'd buy that nigga because the
bullets
first
and butt
dildo
plugs.
she pointed to, nigga, was like 38 inches.
You said she wanted that 45.
She was like, oh, how much do these ones cost? I'm damn.
This what you in here doing? This what you want?
Damn, this what
That's
you
what
want?
you like?
Damn.
You want a motherfucking Shaq Diesel ass nigga.
Damn, that's tough. That's hella tough. My shorty tell me she wants 22 inch dick. Like, hey,
I was like, damn.
I'm finna buy that. I'm finna buy one of them extendos. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get that chartreuse jaw, and I'm dropping it.
That shoulder pads on, getting that game. Don't forget your piece.
Hey,
it's what it is.
That's what it is. But she would have want that one, nigga. I'd have bought one of them dick extenders. I was gonna buy one. I was gonna buy one.
I swear to God, I was gonna give me one of them chartreuse dick extenders.
Yeah.
I'm finna drop all 42 of these bitches
I
in
swear
here.
to God, I swear to God.
I'm motherfucking LeBron in the finals, nigga. I'm dropping 40 tonight,
nigga. Bro, some of these vibrators, next level.
Bro.
Shorty bought one, nigga. That shit vibrate, nigga. It go in and out, bro. That shit, I'm like, hey, baby.
And it spin.
It do all of that. I'm like, this a cold motherfucker.
Bro, but what I've been reading is like, nigga, the science behind these shorties are literally like turning their clits off with these motherfuckers. Like they making their shit numb, nigga. Hey. She put that rose on her shit, bro. She get to doing all.
10 years ago.
She doing all this woo wah wah nigga. She ain't gonna be able to do that 3 times after because her shit ain't gonna feel it no more. Because she had this bitch on 98.
You said she done shocked that shit. You feel me?
Bro, like for real, like Shorty's been going to the hospital. They telling them like, yeah, yo click off, Shorty. Like yo, you hit
your
the
shit
off button.
desensitized. You might as well even have a clip no more.
You hit the off button on your shit.
Hey, shit, I don't know the signs behind it, my nigga. Me and my shorty tried out that toy yesterday, nigga. She was on that bitch screaming.
You said that motherfucker was doing numbers.
Just turning her ass out.
Dropped a nice little triple-double.
And that's why I'm telling you, bro. If you gonna do that, you might as well get you a cock ring, bro.
That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like shit. She can use, you know what I'm saying? She sat on that motherfucker. I just got me a little bit of hair. That's all I need. I don't need no motherfucking, I don't need no vibrating on my balls and all this other shit.
Bro, that shit was busting. I couldn't have you down, bro.
Man,
like,
nigga,
I had the little vibrating at the top of the cock ring, so nigga, every time, like, nigga, while we fucking this, bopping her on the clip, bitch, bop, bop, and then I just stopped, nigga. I'm just leaving that bitch. I'm in here, I'm in here wilding with this cock ring on.
Man, I don't know.
Now,
let me tell you, regular meat.
I went to Hustlers.
Jay Vanilla. Look at Jay. Jay don't know what. Look at Jay. Extra vanilla ass.
I'm in here with the classic Ocho the Goat.
You said you sparking up some regular OG.
She gotta love me for me.
This regular OG.
This some bub.
This some regular OG.
Some bub.
She gotta love me for me.
This some bub.
This just some platinum gang. This is some platinum. You know, everybody can get that.
Little bit of bub.
Man, look.
It's
nigga, me and my lady go to Hustlers, nigga. Me and my lady go to Hustlers, bro. We looking around browsing, and the shorty that worked there about big than a bitch. Okay,
I'm me.
All right, nigga.
You can tell she just be buying all the motherfuckers.
Nah, like bro, nah. I thought that's what I thought too, cause she big. I'm talking about this big bitch. You know what I'm saying? With a low cut, with a number 7. You know
on me, okay, with a season.
So she walked.
With
so she come ask us what we looking for. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna tell her. I'm not looking for nothing, cause I don't even want to hear your answers. I can't even cap you down. I'm not ready for that.
You can't do the big shorties like that. She was gonna get your ass right. See, that's what
you gotta let me finish.
You gotta let
me finish. My lady went ahead and asked the nigga. She got to telling me her and her little white boy Kevin being that motherfucker using the shit out her discount, nigga. She telling me, hey, well, what you trying to do to her? Is you trying to make her scream? Is you trying to make her squirt? Like, what does she like? So I'm like, all right. I start getting into the conversation. I'm like, hold on.
You just said,
I'm like, hold on. You know what?
She sold it to you. Let me see.
Like, you know what?
I want her to motherfucking.
I want her to pass out in this.
I want to catch a cramp.
You know what I'm saying? I want her to pass out. She was like, okay.
I want to catch a motherfucking Charlie horse.
Because it started with the cock rings. We looked for the cock rings. She was like, okay, now I gotta ask, how big is your dick? You know what I'm saying? Now that kind of threw me for a loop. I was taken aback. Like I wasn't ready for her.
You know she was me checking if you was lying.
Meet me in the back.
You already know she meat checked you whenever you walked in the door. You could tell.
You know, he don't like wearing no clothes.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
short ass.
She already meat checked.
It was winter time. It was winter time. I had me on some sweats. You know what I'm saying? I was sweating it. You know what I'm saying? So she asked me that, but I could tell she was kind of asking me. I'm glad you said that. I didn't put 2 and 2 together because she asked me that. But when she asked me, she said right after, she was like, like, what size is your penis? Because, like a common thing is some of these cock rings may be too tight. So you may want to get you one that ain't going, you know what I'm saying, kill your shit, and now you stuck with a boner for 7 hours. So I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm like, I ain't Mr. Marcus, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't Shrimp Scampi either, you know what I'm saying. I got me a nice hearty 7er, you know what I'm saying. Like shorty.
You said you're not the black chef.
I ain't the black chef, you know what I'm saying. I got me a nice 7-8er, shorty, you know what I'm saying, a nice little bit of girth. What we talking about? She was like, okay, well then this is the one you need right here, all right.
The cock ring.
Aisle 7.
3,000.
She said, did you want it to vibrate too? I said, you damn right. Might as well.
Ass nigga.
She said, do you want it to vibrate on your balls or on your shaft? And I said,
both.
What about the trifecta? The balls, shaft, and the ass.
That's too many attachments, bro. You gotta have a ball slot. You gotta slip your ball.
I was exactly.
I don't even think they make some.
Like
that's a third party attachment.
Take all the cans out the coat and little shit you're not supposed to throw in the ocean.
Yeah,
so one of them type of shits.
I mean, true shit.
Yeah, like nigga, I don't even know how that would work.
You feel me? You wrap around. You gotta loop them pulls.
So you know what I'm saying?
But But look, I asked because look, shit, you go on the vibrator side and the dildo side, nigga. They got like the little C shit, nigga. They got shit for shorties that can hit everything, nigga.
Yeah. They got the C up, the C down, nigga. They got the dildo with the little ass thing that is gonna hit her booty hole. Like nigga, hey, shorty's getting right.
Yeah.
And that's why I be telling niggas like, hey, y'all need to go get y'all one of these pocket pussies.
Go
Like,
get
nigga,
you
I
one.
was looking online the other day, right? Because in my little list, you know what I'm saying? In my Schindler's list,
In his dungeon.
you know what I'm saying? In my little list, I got a little sex shop. You know what I'm saying? They also be posting videos and shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's a sex shop too. You know what I'm saying? They got some shit for sale.
You know this nigga really extra nasty.
I told y'all I'm nasty.
Yeah,
So,
He said they got everything you need.
so you know what I'm saying? I get the
Johnny products on site.
Nigga, I get the they had something on there talking some fellas. You ain't never seen nothing like this. I'm like, oh,
What's this?
oh,
I mean,
bro, I hit that button, nigga.
Oh, really?
Now, I couldn't watch the demonstration video because pause. You feel me? But nigga, I clicked on it.
Here's how you put it on.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I clicked on it. You know what I'm saying? I had the little central sexy lady walking me through all the features. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like
nigga,
this.
Nigga, look, nigga.
I didn't like
hold
that
on,
at all.
Hold on, nigga. Wait till she was
I didn't like
explaining.
that at all.
Nigga, she was whispering in my ear the way she was saying this. Like, nigga, that bitch.
I don't know what this is.
Nigga, that bitch might as well have been right here. She
My
was
nigga,
somewhere else with this.
my nigga
nigga,
D
she was
was on
behind me
that
talking about
website getting turned out.
Look, she was behind me talking about some. Oh yeah, all you need is 2 cups of water, and we have 3 different kinds of whirlpool, suction, a spinning, and it's a self cleaner. I said, oh bitch,
The 3-in-1.
oh bitch, I ain't even gotta clean up. I ain't even gotta waste a clean shirt.
Cause you know I be in the mic. I tell Shorty, you know I'm a messy boy.
Nigga, I swear to God, hey, look, I will tell you right now, nigga, when it's me
Don't
and
have
me,
time to clean up.
when it's me and me, I'm talking nasty to myself.
Nigga James, I don't know what to say.
Tell you, I'm talking nasty to myself.
I'm crazy.
When it's me and me, nigga, I'm you fucking whore.
I'm wild. I'm wild.
You called yourself a whore?
Look at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing right now. You should be disgusted.
Man.
Filthy fucking nigga.
I swear. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm watching white porn, I'm getting called a nigga.
I got it. I done did it. I'm glad you, man. I done did
Wow.
it. It's the cat's out the bag.
Wow.
Cat's out the bag. I done watched the race porn. I done watched. I done watched.
If I'm watching interracial porn, she gotta be called. Somebody's calling me a nigger. I'm telling you. We done had this conversation. I'm a nigger. If I'm fucking a white bitch, I'm a nigger.
Give me that nigger dick.
I swear to God.
I be in there blowing.
I'm
Fuck is going on?
I'm like, wow. Is this what the hype is?
Tell me.
It's
With me. Shit.
You'll see, now here he goes.
Let me in here. Give me the rope. 1776. God damn it.
I'm in this motherfucker.
Fuck.
I'm in this
What
motherfucker.
MAGA.
Where's Massa? Where's Massa?
Shit. Where is it? God damn it. I'm in her shit.
If Massa finds out, I could die for this.
I'm on my Clarence Thomas shit. I'm cooning the fuck out.
You're my nigger. You damn right I am.
You damn right.
Ocho can't take
You damn. I be loving that shit.
I'm telling
It
you.
be up there. It be way up there. Nigga,
I'm telling you.
I'll
You guys have
pour,
surprised me.
I'll pour a bottle
Hey.
of water on myself, nigga. I be so damn hot. I be steaming. I'm melting.
Nigga, ain't nothing like a cold shower.
Why we on the go? Why we all so? Why we do the same thing? We never love each other. Feeling like a game, brave, everything we know. Everything
I don't know where this to win. People go
What
here.
the fuck does that mean?
But here's the thing. It's tough. Okay, all right.
What does he mean by that?
Let's wrap this up because I feel like it's a lot now we gotta cover now. It's a lot we gotta get to in this pod now. It's a lot we gotta get to in
No,
this
we
pod.
here now. What do you mean by that?
Ah, shit. All right, so what we really here to talk about, man?
We have an agenda. First, we're gonna do Kevin Samuels, and then we're gonna move on to Roe V Wade because we got to now.
All right, so look.
Talk to me.
I'm not sure how he died.
Me either.
They
but-
say it may be a heart attack, some sort of cardiac arrest.
So for cardiac.
So far, that's what I've read. I haven't read anything updated further.
But rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. You feel me? We're not necessarily here to perpetuate more of his rhetoric.
Absolutely not.
We're here to observe an art form, so to speak, you know. Because at the end of the day, if he's on YouTube and he's famous on Twitter and he's going on 85 South and JBP and shit, he's an entertainer, you know. Granted, he might be a heel role type of entertainer, but an entertainer nonetheless. So wherever there's a dialogue being had, there's always a message and there's always something we can learn and we can take from it.
Absolutely.
I feel like if you watched most of Kevin Samuels' videos, the couple ones I saw, you know, like he was talking about, hey, yo, if you a nigga and you live by yourself, bro, you need to take care of your crib, you feel me? You want some hoes in your shit. Clean your fucking bathroom up, you feel me?
I mean,
develop a regimen, make sure you're taking care of your motherfucking face, you feel me?
Yeah.
Don't use the same lotion you put on your ass that you put on your face. That shit don't make sense. He got them type of videos too. So it's like if you watch his lives and some of his real sessions, he's having discussions with women. Granted, the women aren't really in favor of the discussion that's being had, but it's like the information isn't all the way false. I think that's the best way you can put it, you know what I'm saying? So
some truth to it.
Yeah, you know, there's some truth to it, and at the end of the day,
Truth
you know, I think he pushes accountability and he pushes reality. You know, he's all about you can have what you want, you know, you can want what you want, but at the end of the day, you feel me? If it's quacking like a duck, yeah, if it's quacking like a duck, you feel me? You a damn duck.
So let's do this. How do y'all feel personally? Let's start about his content. First, R.I.P. for sure.
Me personally, I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I like dialogue. I like all aspects of, you feel me, opposing viewpoints and shit. I like what he has to say. I like the fact that he holds men and women accountable. But of course, you know, the videos of him talking to the men aren't the ones that are going viral. Yeah. So it's like if he's keeping it across the board, you know, straight, he's shooting everybody straight. I can't disrespect that. I can't fault him for that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've watched quite a few, and there are some aspects where I agree with dude. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the shit that he said for guys. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that.
Cause he has videos about cologne and dressing up, and you need a suit. You feel me? You need a certain type of dress shoe. You feel me? He's talking about shit like that.
Some of the things that he said for women. You know what I'm saying? I also agree with. But the difference is from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the men, the reason why the men shit don't go viral because men are a lot more apt to be like, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. You right, bro.
Yeah, like that makes sense. I ain't even think about it like that. Whereas when he says something like, hey, shorty, maybe you should do X, Y, and Z.
They're combative.
It's, who are you to tell me this and that, you know what I'm saying? So I think overall, I don't have a problem with his content. I think the way that his content is digested is drastically different because it all goes back to, you know, women don't want to take accountability for some of the negative things that go on, that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are told as men, we need to be accountable. We need to be, you know what I'm saying? We need to take accountability for everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay 10 toes down, this, that, and the third. But then on the other hand, we're told we got to accept the shorty for all of her flaws and everything that she is, and we got to love her through all of her ups and downs. And it's like, well, shorty, if you not going to love me for my ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, how is that going to work? And I feel like that's really was the overall point of a lot of his sort of messages, and everyone just decided to say, well, fuck that, it's all about me. So,
because also easily offended, you know. I feel like a lot of the information that's presented to the women, like I said, they're combative 9 times out of 10. So usually, you know, when they're defensive, they're angry, they're hurt. You know, like, I don't believe that. Because he's telling them, like, no, you should be looking at niggas more true to life for you. Like, you can't get no football playing ass, rapping ass, acting ass nigga doing what the fuck you doing. And that's the shit that pissed them off.
I don't know why, though.
Because they're easily offended. You know, they live in a...
Because women like to create their own realities. You know
they want what they want, and they don't care. They just want it.
Something that I noticed.
I will agree there with you there.
Something that I noticed, you know what I'm saying, growing up, is that us guys, we never really planned out how our whole life was going to go. We had some goals that we wanted to accomplish, but we never even really put a time limit on those goals. We just had some goals that we wanted to get to in our life. Women, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, women are planning at 12 years old, 14 years old.
Step by step,
I want to have my first baby at 21. I want to be married by 22.
I want my
intricate thinkers
to look like this.
Yeah, like I want my husband to do this, this, and this. And it's like, okay, shorty, if you ever want to make God laugh, make plans. because you like how you that the two things don't add up. You making all these plans like this is gonna add up for that, and life ain't lining you up for that. How you talking about you going to go get you an NBA nigga and you work at FedEx in the mornings from 5 to 11? You know what I'm saying? Like how? Like
when
how
did you gonna see this NBA ass nigga?
How does that equate? How does you like shorty? You can't even afford floor tickets, and you talk about you niggas got to have a bag to come fuck with you, but you stay in the 2-bedroom apartment. So when he, you know what I'm saying, these are some of the things that he would say and put into perspective. Like shorty, hey, I know we all want the best of the best, but we also have to understand where we are. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga in this room would love to be with Beyonce.
Hell yeah, I want Rihanna right now.
But nigga, we also are on different. We are in.
But I'm not ASAP Rocky.
We are in a different range. You know what I'm saying? We're in a different caliber than some of these niggas right now, and we ain't got no problem saying that and admitting that.
It is what it is.
A man will say, Oh yeah, she may be out of my league." I've heard men say that. I've never heard a woman ever feel like a man is out of her league.
They say that shit, and that's their way of shooting a shot with a nigga. That shit they be on. That's the only time they say it.
I agree with you, fellas. I agree. I do. You know, some of the things he said had some truth in it, of course, because a lot of people got offended. Anytime all these people get offended, got a little bit of truth in it.
Yeah.
Right. Every joke has a little bit of truth in it.
You know, he did say some things that could.
Some things were offensive. Yeah, some of them episodes got a little heated because I mean, like once they disrespected him, he disrespected them.
I mean, some of the shit that he said about women who are bigger not being able to get some kind, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
for sure.
Just because you're a woman on the bigger side doesn't mean you couldn't get an NFL. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of the things.
Because niggas like what they like. You feel me? Y'all not out of the woods. Y'all not out of the style.
Some of the things he could have kept in.
Men love women.
He projected some. Even
all
on
shapes
the men
and sizes,
he projected
baby.
a little bit of, you know, sentiment that was, you know, just not favorable.
Outdated,
I say.
Because he's an older type of gentleman. You feel me? He's an old school type nigga.
Yeah. But for the most part, I mean, he was a black man. Shit, as far as I know, shit, he only had this sort of dialogue with black women. He didn't let no one white get on there and say this sort of stuff about black women. So, you know, as long as this sort of dialogue is being kept in the black community, I don't see why so many black women are so angry with him.
And I mean, I think his background, he was really educated. You know, like he
he
had a whole bunch of careers in like image consulting and stuff like that. And like,
even if he wasn't, what's so wrong with someone from our community?
With a man from our community
having a dialogue, because Cam Newton came
and he had videos about that too. He would say like, you know, like winter is coming, like, you know, like the women are out of the church, they're not really listening to the men anymore, type stuff, and that kind of reflected in his dialogue and the conversations he'd have with women.
Yeah, some of that stuff I think is outdated though. Some of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is like we said, there was both sides to it. You know, like
I agree with him on.
Yeah, there was some of that stuff he was outdated on. I'm gonna agree with you there. Some of that stuff. Yeah, outdated and wrong, you know what I'm saying? They kind of go hand in hand.
Like I said, we're not here to perpetuate his
absolutely
ideology.
not. Not here to
as a whole,
we're analyzing content.
His overall message always seemed to be, hey,
everybody got to do better.
Live in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all have the things that we want, but at some point you have to face reality. And women don't like facing reality. Reality is a terrible thing when you really put it in front of them. I'm saying from experience. You know what I'm saying? When you really put reality in front of a woman, it takes her a minute because of her emotions and shit like that to really sort of process it. And at first, she's gonna want to deny it, and a lot of women are in denial. So
yeah, we not. I mean.
A lot of people in general are in
denial. But yeah, I definitely will agree with you. Since there's just so many pies like this happening now, I definitely will agree with you. You start to see a lot of women come on shows, and they are a little bit in denial. You know what I'm saying? They say some shit.
They're delusional, bro. They want, like I said, they want what they want, and like they don't care about the means. They don't care about how practical it is to get that. They just fucking want it.
Yeah, and that don't make sense.
So what do we do if all of the, because a lot of these, especially now with the podcasts we've seen, Kevin Samuels, you know, you got the Fresh Fit be having white girls on there. I seen another dude, I think his name is like Jay Hill or something like that. He got a podcast, it's pretty good. He always has black shorties on there. So if we're having this dialogue between black women and black men, how do we mend some of this? Because right now it don't seem like we on the same wave.
Everyone has to start to come back to fucking reality. You know what I'm saying? The internet has allowed people to create their own reality. You read what you want to read. You don't read what you don't want to read. You listen to what you want to listen to. You choose your reality. But at no point do people really stop and say, okay, well, let's take a look at the real, like the real, the whole reality. Because they're two different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I want $1 million right fucking now. And in my head, I should be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire.
Right, I identify as a millionaire.
But in reality, I am not there yet. I still got some shit I got to do.
Yeah.
That's the reality. So I'm not finna be, but people can get internet where they taking pictures with a bunch of money. Hockey, that's they rent money. That's what niggas don't be telling you. Niggas doing all that spreading. Why would a nigga just have all that money? It's always this nigga's going somewhere when he picked his bread up. Bro, that's rent money. I ain't dumb. Niggas spreading their rent money for the gram and then going and spending that on rent. Like it's you putting on this show to try and show like, oh yeah, I got all this bread, and you creating your own false reality. And then when you gotta face the real thing of, oh damn, I'm broke, or oh damn, I'm not as good looking as I thought I was, or oh damn, I'm not able to do some of the things I thought I would be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can't swallow that pill.
But to answer your question, Ben, it always goes back to the fellas having to put in the work. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, the women do what the fuck they want to do. But we all know women doing that shit because they want a certain type of nigga. So if all the niggas was in the mentality of getting their shit together, you feel me, raising the bar across the board, a lot of these women would either have to adapt or starve. Because at the end of the day, they want to get chose, right?
That's not how they feel. And I mean...
That is how they feel, where they getting BBLs, you feel me, they doing this, that, and the third. Everybody want to be Kylie Jenner, Kim K and shit, you feel me? It's a lot of shit going on.
It does have a small point there, a little small point.
What I'm saying is we also know a lot of regular women that have been chosen by some rich people. You know what I'm saying? By a nigga who got his shit together and his shorty regular.
But I feel like the regular women aren't the ones with the issues right now.
Well,
we're talking about the cappers. We're talking about, like the people who were in denial in reference to Kevin Samuel and them shit.
Yeah, and I was even gonna ask,
because I mean, like the regular down to earth, well-rounded, open-minded female probably didn't have any trouble on the dating scene. You feel me? Even if she is attractive, even if she might not be the best at expressing her emotions and her thoughts and shit, she could date a nigga and keep a nigga most likely.
But dating,
because you got to be a certain type of woman to call in to Kevin Samuels anyway.
But when you talk to women and women say and women really tell you they tired of being in the dating scene. To them, it's a problem and we should start looking at it as it's a problem if these women are having problem closing. At some point, it's like on both sides, men and women, okay, what is wrong with me as a person to where I am not able to find a match or I'm not able to find a mate if that's what I'm looking for?
Yeah, that's what I said. My bigger question off of this is going to be like, what do you actually, because you mentioned is, got to be a certain sort of woman to call into Kevin Samuels, even though it seems like a whole bunch of women disagree with him after he died. I've seen a lot of tweets. It seems like a lot of women disagree with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what do we actually tell these women who are, and it's their opinion or however they feel. What about if they truly are not happy with their options? Because me and you talked about this. These are just some small facts. You know what I'm saying? The number of women who go to college compared to the number of men who are going to college is not the same. There's a lot more women who are graduating and going on and furthering themselves than what men are right now. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So do they kind of have a small point? They do. Because some of us have been stagnant and haven't moved on, haven't advanced. You know what I'm saying? While they have,
there's also a why to that. You know,
absolutely.
You have to address the why to that in America.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There is a why to why black men are not as easy, have not made as many steps forward as our black women. It's not a knock to them, but we do have to address that there is a huge level of oppression towards black men.
The black man is just so far behind the 8 ball. It's crazy, and a lot of times it's underrated. Unfortunately,
it's very underrated. Very underrated.
For me, if I hear a black woman say, and I'm speaking for black women specifically, if I hear a black woman say, I'm not looking to boss no man up. But
you must have forgot what the fuck was going on.
But I want to date a black man, or I want to only date black men. I agree with you.
You must not have no real OGs. Your aunties, your mama, your granny.
It's a conundrum.
There's a disconnect somewhere to me.
It don't add up because there's no way that. Well, let me not say there's no way, but statistically speaking, it's gonna be real hard, and the picking's gonna be real slim for you to just find you a made nigga that's just gonna be perfect and be everything you want right off the bat. Because us black men have 12 more hoops to jump through. You know what I'm saying?
Still do.
And that
still do.
Currently, I'm speaking for right now. So,
still do.
Shorty, if you have a problem with, you know what I'm saying, helping a man out or something like that, or, you know, kind of tying it back in, like a lot of these women have this false reality.
You lose in touch with what it really is.
You have this false reality of, well, I see this person and this person and this person that's rich and made it, or they got.
Yeah, you see Dirk, LeBron,
in the translation,
and Pat Mahomes, and you think every single nigga out here has this, and not the reality. Case. Or you see like the little black CEO Twitter page, like forum, you think every nigga is like that. Absolutely not.
Your soulmate might work at Schnucks. Who gives a fuck?
I think the other side to it, though, is niggas got to quit capping for women. Like, I think
that's what I said. We got to boss up, and then when we boss up, we have to raise the bar, you feel me? You have to hold yourself to a certain standard.
Yeah.
And then when you hold yourself to a certain standard, you want a woman to accommodate that.
Accommodate
that and accompany that. So then you would want to raise the standard for your woman too. You feel me?
You ain't got.
But here's what these women are saying. A lot of them are graduating, bachelor's, masters. They have already advanced themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not too much you can honestly give them.
But we also know a lot of those things don't represent true personality. Like, yeah, you can have your degree. You feel me? You could be a motherfucking rocket scientist. I don't get no fuck.
A degree.
If you can't cook, if you can't clean, if you don't know how to take care of your man.
But should a woman with a rocket science degree have to cook and clean? If you don't have one,
it depends on
these are some of the things. These are some of the things that are kind of in this dialogue. When I'm hearing women talk about, you know, they're not happy with their options. This is why, because they're looking back. They're saying, all right, well, I have all of this shit, and I look back, and the man I'm with, he don't have half of this. So why should I have to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And at some points, these women have a point.
But
it's almost, so I was gonna ask y'all, like, do you guys want them to feel sorry for us, or like, what is it?
I'm looking at it on the other side.
I'm just opening the dialogue. Yeah, I'm just
If I look at it as, you know, during the time of women's suffrage, you know what I'm saying, there were some men who had to come along and help move that movement. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
To take it kind of smaller than that in general, when you're in a relationship or even just if you get with a made nigga, shorty, and you broke, you're expecting this man to boss you up. So why is it that it's a problem for you to have to do that for somebody else? Because your daddy bossed you up, or a man in your life bossed you up. I can name a few women that, whether they gonna give me my props or not, I bossed them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I helped them get on some game. I put them, you know what I'm saying? I helped them become better people.
You got better when you met me, and that's not coincidental.
You feel me? Okay. So if I'm looking at it like that, shorty, why is it a problem for me to want you to help me get better? Because my goal is going to always be to help you get better. That should be my goal. That should be our goal in a relationship, is to make each other better.
Yeah.
Regardless of what level we on. Whether you making $100K and I'm dead fucking broke, or I'm making $100K and you dead fucking broke. It shouldn't matter. We should be able to boss each other up. We should always be looking to make each other better. Shorty, you making $100K and I'm only making 50. All right. Help me boss up. Help me get to 80K, 100K. You know what I'm saying? And then from here, now we going to help boss each other up. Now it's a back and forth. That's what a good established relationship should be.
Because
but when you spend all your time in a false reality,
in the material,
thinking that, oh, well, if I'm comparing things, because that's really, in reality, that's what you just named. Things, even accomplishments in their bare minimum are things.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
you get to comparing things when you're talking about looking for love and you're upset that you're not finding love, is because you're too busy comparing things to be looking at the love side of it.
Well, I mean, that's just our generation. Our generation, we're not too keen on true love. I mean, anytime, you know, we do it on our podcast, and if you listen to anything else, everyone is talking, they're just throwing out a list of shit they need. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And love ain't never on that list. You know what I'm saying? Hugs, kisses, cuddles ain't never on that motherfucking list. It's all materialistic shit that could be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just the sort of environment that we're in now. You know what I'm saying? So
and if women are looking for niggas to buy them Poochie and Gucci and Prada, okay, shorty, there are not a lot of black men who can consistently afford to buy you Poochie, Gucci, and Prada. Not the real thing, at least. All right? So you have to live in some sort of reality at some point.
I agree.
And that's all, everything I ever heard Kevin Samuels say sort of seemed like he was trying to be real. Like, even the shit, like, the way he said it about big women and
it might not have been like he might not have
I think the way he said it,
can't receive it the best,
but
there's a lesson in that.
Yeah. If you stop looking at, you know what I'm saying, exactly what he said and start looking at the message he was trying to send, the message was like, hey, I'm not saying you can't do that, but let's just be realistic, and you can't be out here upset. You shouldn't be upset. You can be, but you shouldn't be upset that you ain't found that when you are not the caliber of woman that most of these sort of people are looking for.
But I also understand why you got upset when he said you was built like an NFL running back. So I get both, you feel me? It be a lot going on. Yeah. But I was going to say, like, when it comes out to the dating scene, like, if he's always talking about be realistic, what you were saying earlier, you know, iron sharpens iron. I feel like you would want your partner to be a kindred spirit. Like, you would want to have somebody whose interests align. You feel like y'all got a similar mentality. So it's like, if y'all got a similar mentality, if y'all interests align, all that other shit should match and coincide. Like, I feel like you should find your puzzle piece. I feel like it should be a partnership and a cooperation on the way to the goal. You feel me? If we really rocking with each other, what's the end goal? You feel me? So it's like we working towards that. All the petty shit shouldn't even, feel me?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we just look at it. It's just a real transactional sort of thing.
Yeah, what I'm saying. That's the petty shit to me. Yeah. Like I said, the material bullshit. Like,
I like that a lot.
There's always that. They also talk about the high value man shit.
I like that. Love has become transactional. I like that a lot.
Because you would just said it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we all basically, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that we align ourselves with, this shit don't got nothing to do with love.
It's about the personality, bro. Right. Like, that's why I said, like, what the fuck is she like as a person? Like, even if she's a rocket scientist, like, she can't be a rocket scientist all fucking day. Like, she like to do something else besides that. But if she don't know that, then she probably got no partner. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean.
And I think it also ties into knowing how to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how to love yourself, you can try to help people love you. But if they ain't going for that shit, fuck them.
Like, there are a lot of women out here who they can scream all this, I'm happy, and oh, I love me for me. But when you sit down and have a conversation with them, they clearly are not happy with their lives. I'm saying
that is.
And they might not even know what the fuck they want.
I will agree.
Like, they not happy and don't know what the fuck gonna make them happy. So it's like, well, fuck me too.
I can say the three men in this room, we are three relatively happy people. Yeah, we all got problems in our life, but nigga, when you talk about knowing yourself as a person, we know ourselves. We have a pretty good idea on what we like.
And want to be happy. Like, you, even if you're not happy, you want to be happy. Like, you're trying to be happy.
But the reason we're trying to be happy is because we know what we like and what we don't like. But when you spend all your time focused on everything else but what's gonna really make you happy.
All these boy crazy ass females ain't been doing shit but trying to get a fucking nigga. You need to figure out what the fuck you like to watch.
How are you gonna know? I agree, but
you
how
like
are
this
you
nigga crib? He had you the motherfucking remote control. You don't even know what the fuck movie you want to watch. That shit is a fucking problem.
And you wonder why you keep getting with random niggas and none of these niggas is adding up.
You wonder why niggas can't take you seriously? We can't get you to pick a motherfucking movie. How we gonna take you to a restaurant?
Bro, you
can't pick a motherfucking movie. How the fuck I'm going on a date with you? You don't even know what the fuck you like.
Shorty, I want to be able to ask you what you want to do tonight, and you fucking tell me.
Oh, I don't know
all the time, but I need to know.
Now, what about they tell you they want to do some shit you can't afford? Now what? That's what the hell they been
it's
on.
It's a conversation
Twitter.
to have though.
That's the hell they been on Twitter. That's what she tell me. Y'all be seeing these comments because y'all say shit like that, and then shorty be in the comments about what about if I ask this nigga to fly me to Cancun? It's like, well,
but look, you had that conversation. Okay, damn, I ain't fucking with this. She's fucking tweaking. She got me fucked up.
Or I could.
But now y'all got that out the way instead of her being coy. Like, oh, I don't know. You feel me? What do you like to do? And then y'all do what the fuck you like to do.
You never know.
She talking shit in the group chat. This nigga had me watching cartoons and shit. Well, bitch, you didn't say nothing.
Like, a nigga may make that shit happen.
And I
for
fuck,
you,
so
type
whatever.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
You never know, shorty. You could tell a nigga that you think broke and can't afford it. Well, since he just asked me and I just want and you want to be petty, well, I want to take a trip to Cancun, and the nigga would be like, all right, well, what else you want to do? And whole time he gonna pop up 6 months later because he been saving his little bread that you've been talking shit about, and this nigga take you to Cancun, and now what? Yeah, and that be the thing. Like, shorties don't
Y'all
be thinking
can't
like
doing
that.
the same shit y'all was doing in Belleville. I'll be damned.
Shorties don't be thinking like that.
I'll be
bro.
damned.
Like, they don't be
They just want to go to an Airbnb.
Yeah,
They see it on Snapchat.
We bring all kind of food and shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Bitch.
and I'm gonna tell you, I don't like going on vacation with shorties, bro. Shorties do not know how to vacation. That is a real thing, and it's because they don't know what they like and what they don't like.
Fun, bro. The shit they think fun ain't really fucking fun.
For real, no cap.
I will have to second this, but you know what I'm saying. This motherfucker's turned into a woman passion episode.
I'm just saying, like, shorty, why would I want to go to a whole nother place just to go to the fucking mall? That don't make sense to me.
It's about it don't make no sense to me neither. Yeah, when I be seeing all this shit, I'm getting flown now, I'm doing all this, it just won't happen. It just won't happen. I gotta find love around me. I'm not flying a bitch out to me ever. Won't happen. It won't happen.
I can't say that.
Won't happen.
I can't say that, but I will say, shorty, like, you gotta like you gotta really win that. That's a win. Like, you gotta win that.
I would have to fuck you here. You move away. And then I'll fly you back type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying?
We just be the first time meet.
Yeah, we just woo and bamming on the gram and I fly you out. That'll never happen.
Hell no.
By them standards, I might as well fly to you. That make more sense to me. It make more sense for me.
I'm not flying to no shorty neither. I'm not doing that in there.
You said you ain't
I'm doing everything right here, goddamn. I'm a local ass nigga.
I want to take a vacation anyway. You feel me? So
I'm
this
local.
is a twofer.
I'm local.
I'm taking a vacation. Here I come.
I'm local.
Shorty, I'm not finna be flying you in, paying to feed you and drive you around. No,
I'm local.
Yeah, I'm good.
So what's our overall consensus, man? R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. I don't understand why there was a lot of tweets. There was a lot of negative tweets.
It was bad shit, man. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. Like, I wasn't even gonna verbalize the shit I read on that app because it might not be fucking accurate. It also was crazy and outlandish. So you feel me? Just R.I.P. K Sam. You feel me? Be a good person. Be a good man. Be a good woman. You feel me?
Live
Respect
in
each
reality.
other.
Shit.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck with yourself. Live in reality. You feel me?
I agree.
And shit should be smoothly. You feel me? You should be able to find something that's good for you. It's all about finding your fit. You know that shit don't fit you. This shirt a little too big, bro.
Nah, I'm imagine as a man.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna just switch it real quick. Imagine as a man, you know what I'm saying? Somebody starts telling you what you can and can't do with your dick. How would you feel?
I'm gonna do that all the time.
No, I'm talking about I ain't
you talking about
I'm talking about nigga. I'm talking about like
Uncle
Joe,
Sam.
like Joe Biden tell you like, nigga, you can only nut once a month.
You say you out Joe Biden.
Like, nigga, you can only nut once a month now. How would
oh
you
no,
feel?
this is my body, my choice. I'm nutting every day of the week.
And you just summed it all up, bro.
Because
like,
these motherfuckers just reversed that Roe v. Wade shit.
It's not yet, but it's on its way.
I saw it reversed, bro.
on the table.
The headlines I said, that bitch damn near here already. That bitch coming off the board.
Oh yeah, it's coming off the board. It's coming off the board.
That's bogus as hell, bro. That's the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Elections matter.
And
that's how no niggas ain't smart.
Elections matter.
True.
Elections matter.
That's how no motherfuckers ain't smart. Why the fuck would you want to do some shit like that?
Well, I mean, there is, if you take away Roe versus Wade, in some states, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you pretty much, you can, hinder women. You can take women back with that. You know what I'm saying? Because as of now, in America, women can pick and choose when they have kids. Yeah. Very, very empowering thing. And it should stay that way. But, there are some religious people who, think that this is fucking 3,000 years ago. There's some other, weirdos out there who think that this should be reversed or that, we're killing babies.
Which is crazy because, if there wasn't abortions then, what the fuck you think people was doing?
Well, there's some historians who have traced abortions back, to the beginning of mankind.
That's what I'm saying. So how the fuck was it getting aborted?
Well, that
it was probably way more fucking inhumane.
people were throwing like we've heard the stories. Women used
This
to throw
shit
themselves
was
down
grotesque,
stairs.
bruh. That shit was
You know what I'm
graphic,
saying?
son.
Like,
For real. Be
yeah.
real, bruh. Like, that shit ain't cool.
Women used to have to throw themselves downstairs, hit themselves with doors. Like, this was a real
So we
thing.
had a safe option, you feel me? Something that worked, you feel me? Because even if you do have a religious crusade against abortions, as a religious human being, you also acknowledge the fact that they might not have been put in the best situation and this abortion is now necessary.
Even if they weren't. Cause that's why.
That too, though.
That's why we had to make it a law, because we had to take it past that. Because the amount,
that
the
too,
highest
just
amount
keep
of
it there,
women
like,
who get
shit.
abortions
They
are married
motherfucking
women.
want to do it.
Are married women.
They
Married
motherfucking
women
wanna do it.
get the most amount of abortions. These are women who are coming from, you would think, stable places. Sometimes it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But there's just sometimes a woman just doesn't want to have another kid for whatever reason. She doesn't need to have a good reason of why she's having an abortion. It's her choice.
And I mean, even if we gonna stick to the whole religious side of it, religiously, you are taught you do not have. Every person has free will. Who are you to decide the right of someone else's free will? That in itself is wrong. You cannot agree with it. You can think that it's wrong all day, but for you to decide to take someone else's free will away makes no sense. If we're looking at this from a religious standpoint, that's one of the most basic sins that you can commit.
I mean, but this is something. I mean, if you take a look at this, there's a whole bunch of things that are not guaranteed by our Constitution.
That is also true.
That are now going to be on the table if we do not wake up. You know what I'm saying? There's whole bunch of things that are not guaranteed by the Constitution.
Very true. It's not guaranteed for all of us to own homes. That's why.
Yeah, that's not guaranteed. But things like Brown versus Board of Education and segregation, that's not in the Constitution.
Concrete.
Can be looked at and can be handed back over to the states. You know what I'm saying?
All that shit is up for grabs. We gotta stay locked in. You feel me? We gotta play the long game. Gotta vote.
Well, this one's already over. Hate to have to say it.
Okay.
But
they cooking us.
And it sucks to have to say it because it's going to be our generation who suffers from it. But, being appointed as Supreme Court Justice is a lifelong appointment.
For until you die.
It's a lifelong appointment.
You die.
And 3 of them just got on there. So do your math. Do your math.
We
lost this one.
We're going to be here for a while.
We lost this one.
We're going to be here for a while.
So hopefully we'll be fine. But what you'll be fine for is for your kids and your grandkids. Because we lost this one.
Okay.
But that's what happens when, you're our age, you're saying, oh, politics doesn't matter, or I don't really care about politics, or it's too much for me. Now look.
Yeah, no
There are people out there playing. Whether your ass want to learn how to play or not, this motherfucker's out there playing right now.
I heard an interesting quote the other day, bro, and it said, voting is not always about what you get right now. Sometimes it's about keeping what you got. And our generation did not understand that
we
at
did
all.
not get that memo.
I'm talking to play defense, bro.
We did not get that memo.
We gotta play defense. Defense win championship, bro.
Play defense.
I heard that, and I'm like, yo.
You gotta get back on D.
Yo, all these
I
swear to God, all these niggas Stephing. Niggas swear they Steph. Whole time, no defense. No defense. What D? So I think this
that's
is
real.
gonna be
That's real.
and I'll say it again to make sure we got it, bro. Like sometimes voting in elections is not always about what you get. Voting in elections,
it's a great motherfucking
it's
podcast.
not always about what you get right now.
Talk to these niggas.
Sometimes it's about keeping what you already got. Like Roe V Wade, like Brown versus the Board of Education.
Social Security.
Like Social Security.
Which could be going away. If Social Security goes away, let me tell you something.
Our generation's fucked.
We're all working until we die.
We're fucked.
Help you know it. I was trying to tell one of my homeboys, all that shit they be putting on the internet about retiring at 35, that's all bullshit. Unless one of you motherfuckers, and let me tell you, I want all of us in this room to make $50 million.
It ain't gonna happen by 35.
But understand, we already 26. We already 26. Alright, so let's get
I know a lot of old people right now. I know a lot of old people who are retired, and these old retired people have side hustles, things that they wake up in the morning and pursue because they feel like, damn, I still need to make some extra money.
I know motherfuckers who retired and then went back to work just because they was retired. Like, shit, it's over now. I'm just doing this to do it.
A lot of people, that Social Security check could be fat. You just doing this just cause now. It won't be us. At 80 years old, you'll be getting up and you'll be taking your ass to work for real.
You'll be going to Snooks. You'll be standing there bagging up.
Snooks don't pay 80-year-old medical bills. You're gonna be working your real job. That's what we don't understand. Don't let this social
most of
media
our generation
shit,
don't have real jobs.
They don't have real jobs yet.
Good point.
And I still have to keep on bringing this up.
That's a good point.
I still have to keep on bringing this up. Joe Biden was not able to erase all the student loan debt. Hey, at some point, we'll all be going back to work. So during this great, what they call it, the great resignation, we need to be coming together and figuring out, all right, whenever we do go back to work,
what are our standards?
What are our standards?
I agree.
We won't all be moguls. I'm just saying it now. I don't want to knock nobody. We won't all be moguls. We won't all be Jeff Bezos. We won't all even make $1 million. A lot of us, like everyone else,
we'll be some regular niggas.
Some regular niggas. Whether you own a business, there's plenty of business owners who don't make millions of dollars.
Everybody can't be.
You gotta really get up every day and run your business, cause that's how you keep your shit going, and that's how you keep food in your refrigerator.
Yeah.
Plenty of money. That's the average business owner.
No cap. No cap.
Don't let all this shit fool you. We need to be thinking about what our future looks like down the road, cause as of now, it looks bleak.
It looks terrible.
Bleak.
Looks terrible. Woo. And it's because we did not play defense. We did not vote to keep the things that we have. Now, I will say, I think our generation is starting to see some of the error of our ways. Like,
do you?
Amazon just recently got a union.
But that's not our generation.
It's a small percentage
a lot of them Amazon people is the people who are like 30 and up.
Most people in our generation ain't under
I'm talking about the people who are under 30. We got to keep on hoping that the people who are about 10 years older than us keep on coming to their senses and they can just bring us along with them. Cause that's
and then the newly turned 18-year-olds, I know they don't know shit.
We're lost.
Oh, bro.
We're lost.
18-year-olds now. Huh.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's all, from us on down, we owe it.
Yeah. Like, we the last of a dying breed for real.
Bro, it's nuts. It's nuts. I just seen so
much. If you think you're lonely now,
we get with all the misinformation. It's to that. Roe V Wade is on its way out.
Like women will no longer have a full say so or full control over their body, and like y'all was saying that y'all didn't see motherfuckers making jokes. I seen that shit too, bro. I have a huge problem with that.
It's just weird to me, bro. Like, what the fuck is funny?
I am a black man. Okay, when you talk about not having control over shit, I didn't even have control over being here. Me and my ancestors, or none of our ancestors, or most of our ancestors, unless your people, you know what I'm saying, migrated here on their own, we didn't have a choice to be here.
Some of us are already here.
Some of us were.
That's
another conversation. That's another conversation. We not on that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, as a black man, they didn't allow me to decide who I was gonna marry. They didn't even say marriage was a thing for us. We didn't even get to decide whether we got to keep our nuts or not. We didn't get to decide where we worked. There were a lot of things that black men did not get to decide. So when I started hearing they're taking away free will rights from anybody,
you're like, hold on, wait a minute.
The whole black community, man, woman, transsexual, you name it, should have a huge fucking problem with this. This should raise a lot of red flags because this now opens the door for some of these things that are not in the original Constitution, that are amendments that can be changed.
Brown versus Board of Education ain't even an amendment. I'm talking about a lot of these shits that we talk about right now that we enjoy aren't amendments either.
That's also a good point.
What's they called, bro? You know the names?
Regular laws.
Okay.
Federal laws.
Like some shit.
Federal laws. That's a real good point.
That's what they are. They are federal laws. That's what they are.
Federal laws can be changed easily. Real easy.
That's what they are.
Real easy.
So I mean, at the end of the day, we just have to I don't know. I mean, hopefully, people our age, we can get our shit together. We can, come together with a plan, figure it out, man. Because Trump and the boys still out there. You know what I'm saying? The fact that our country almost
he's running again, bro. We just gotta face that.
It's not the fact that he's running again. It's just the fact that all that shit that he did worked. It did. It really did.
It worked so well to where he can say after doing all that shit, I'm gonna run again.
You can run again, yeah. The shit worked. That
should raise a lot of red flags.
Regular people do not believe in our elections. You know, I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how this next one goes. Because you got a lot of people who don't even want to vote for Joe Biden or Kamala. You know what I'm saying? And I've
been seeing that rhetoric too. I've been hearing a bunch of black people talk about Joe Biden is terrible, and it's just
I seen Charlamagne the Guy say it today on the show on Showtime.
What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? We are voting to play defense. Charlamagne, shut the fuck up. Charlamagne, shut the fuck up.
Tell that nigga, bro, no cap.
Shut the fuck up. We voting to play defense, nigga. He ain't the best, but he getting the job done. Play defense. Shut the fuck up. God damn.
No cap.
God damn. I'm tired of like that's what be pushing this shit, bro. It be all y'all rich motherfuckers who got money, who half of the shit that y'all talking about don't even refer to y'all. This the laws and shit that Joe Biden would be passing or could have passed would not affect a nigga making 6 figures. Let's call a spade a spade. So with that being said, of course he ain't shit to you. But don't be pushing that shit to the rest of the black community because the rest of these motherfuckers ain't making 6 figures, nigga. So you need to shut the fuck up and you need to be pushing what's right for everybody, not just what's right for your rich ass, motherfucker. I'm telling Kodak, I'm telling Wayne, I'm telling all these niggas, bro, I'm tired of hearing this shit, bro. Y'all coming out with these crazy ass rhetorics, and motherfuckers is following y'all, not understanding y'all rich as fuck. Y'all technically damn near vote Republican on the low, and that's why y'all saying this crazy shit. Niggas don't think about it like that. When you change tax brackets, when you make 15
your political
million,
views change because your money change. All that should affect your pocket.
It shouldn't change you. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas was codes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Because that's the thing. Because then they get on the band. It's like, y'all motherfuckers, like, now we got to work 10 times harder.
Because all white people got to say is, well, look at these niggas. They agree with us.
The Democratic Party trying to find somebody else. They don't even think Kamala. They know Kamala just can't win. I'm just like, well, all the motherfuckers who say, oh, why can't we have a black woman president? Here's your chance.
And y'all finna blow it.
Here's your chance.
And you know what? Here's what I've been hearing.
Here is your chance.
In the black community, it's been this whole rhetoric of, oh, that she not even black. She from one of the islands or some shit. And I'm thinking to myself, shut the fuck up.
Would you rather have Kamala from Howard or fucking Karen from fucking Iowa in there?
Shut
no
the
cap.
Fuck up.
Would you fucking want motherfucking, who would you want as vice president? Fucking crazy ass fucking Sarah Palin from Alaska or fucking Kamala who graduated from Howard, which is an HBCU.
You took the words out my mouth.
Not a fucking small white college in Wisconsin.
Took the words out of my mouth, but
Howard University. Howard.
I don't understand how niggas got the nerve to be trying to race check motherfuckers. Like niggas do that so much, and I don't get it. Like nigga, we tried to race check Obama. I heard a whole lot of niggas pushing that rhetoric. It's like whenever a black person finally gets to the place that we need them, now all of a sudden they're no longer useful. Now all of a sudden
they gotta be 100% perfect. It's like, bro, we just need to keep on pushing our agenda. Trump wasn't perfect.
That nigga Trump was grabbing women by the pussy.
He wasn't perfect, but look what he did. Look what he did. Joe Biden got the most votes ever this time, but Trump officially has the second most votes ever in American history.
And that's a problem.
Donald J. Trump.
Can't call it.
You know what I'm saying? Can't make this shit up. That wasn't the perfect candidate. There was white motherfuckers saying every day, I don't like what he says. I don't agree with him.
But I'm going to vote.
They do, they walked their ass in that booth
and
they
voted for him anyway.
Some of them did it twice.
And you want to know why?
A lot of these Republican congressmen were trying
to do it again.
Separate themselves from Trump now. They're like, oh, we voted to impeach him. Ask them who they voted for in November. Before he decided he was going to stop the steal, they voted for Trump. And you knew this motherfucker was going to do this. You knew he was going to do it, and you voted for him anyway.
Because they're going to vote to play defense.
They're going to vote to play defense, even if it means that they're going to put someone up there
that is not qualified.
Threaten our democracy.
They put a motherfucker that was clearly unqualified and said, hey, this is for us to play defense. Meanwhile, niggas we got two. We 2 for 2 on ours. Barack Obama is a great, wholesome American black man.
That was a great pick from the black community. That was a great pick.
And then to follow up with Kamala Harris. And we have tried to slander both of these beautiful black people that have come and tried to, that have done and continue to try to do great things for us. I don't get it, bro. Like at what point do niggas gotta look in the mirror? And this is one of the moments where I'm saying that, like, niggas, okay, if this nigga don't make you happy, she don't make you happy, fucking Trump don't make you happy, George Bush don't make you happy, what the fuck do you
They
niggas
like
want?
Elon Musk now. Let me talk about that. They like Elon Musk now. That's their new little person. Is motherfucking Elon, rich, white ass.
That's their champion.
Do y'all really think Elon Musk is a Democrat? That's just.
Is this your kid?
Look on his Twitter. Since he bought Twitter, look at his Twitter. Look at it, and you tell me who he doesn't kind of remind you of a little bit. Donald Trump.
I was gonna say Trump, like a motherfucker.
It's kind of what he reminds me of a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he mentioned on there that he is a conservative. That's on his Twitter too. Mr. Elon Musk. Mr. $298 billion is a conservative. So that's why the man doesn't want to solve world hunger.
Why are you trying to conserve $298 million?
Exactly.
Bro,
what's the point of conserving that?
Bro,
what's the point of conserving that? Like, what you saving that for?
What you saving?
What you finna do with this, bro?
What you like what sort of emergency could happen to where you gonna need every last dime of that?
The dumb shit is, bro. Here's the dumb shit, bro. Here's how I feel about it, bro. Like, he fucking right. He can give all that shit out, and who the fuck he is. He getting a lot of that shit back next week.
Jeff Bezos split off $100 billion to his wife and made it back in 6 months.
Come on, bro. Like,
so once again,
nigga, I would have been.
Bro, what are you saving this money for?
Get some money.
What could happen on this planet to where you need $200 billion?
Waved his magic white man wand and said, "Hey, I don't own a home. I couch surf." Wham bam. He's
fucking saying that bullshit.
This fucking bullshit right in front of you. Niggas are just eating this shit up.
Get your ass a fucking crib.
He has a crib.
Bro, stop it, bro.
He has a crib.
He got hella cribs.
He has hella cribs.
The world is his crib.
Y'all really believe if I'm worth
this is what people believe in.
If I'm worth $1 billion, any house I walk into is my house.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. So this nigga can be couch surfing. This
That'd
nigga got cribs, bro. Stop.
Now people are saying, well, why should he have to solve world hunger? Like, people actually feel sorry for the richest man on the planet. How the fuck can you ever relate? How can you relate?
Why the fuck wouldn't he have to solve
man on the planet? When you
go to work every day.
When you got that much motherfucking money, that should be your question.
You got a 9 to 5.
How the fuck can I fix the planet? I got all this damn money. What the fuck did we do?
He be trying to fly off this bitch. That's what he be trying to do. That's what Elon wanted to do. He wanted to build spaceships and like 6 Teslas. You know what I'm saying?
Tesla spaceship.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
keep this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Tesla rocket.
Even then, bro, like we gotta really understand. Okay, if this world were to go to shit right now, our currency becomes nothing. Meaning that these billions of dollars that he has means absolutely nothing. So, why, in God's name, are you saving $200 billion?
It'll probably be 3-4 by the time he dies. I mean, Tesla has a motherfucking $1 trillion valuation of his damn self. It ain't no telling what this number is gonna be by the time this man leaves this planet.
Bro, you know what the fuck I do with that kind of money, bro?
Give it away.
You know how bro, if I have $200 billion, bro, I could give away $1 billion. I could give away $100 billion and still have more money.
Give it away.
Everything you do would make you more money.
But you know, he's just like every other rich white man. Come to find out, he's not one of these superstar white people. Neither was Mark Zuckerberg. We all can just know Jeff Bezos is a bitch. He buys yachts. He don't give a fuck. Jeff Bezos bought the biggest shots ever invented. That's who Jeff Bezos is. But at least that's who he is. At least, you know what I'm saying? We don't worship Jeff Bezos because you just know he's a rich white man and he act like it. But some of these other motherfuckers, we thought Mark was cool. Mark ain't give a fuck. Mark was finna let our whole democracy go down the drain for Facebook.
Bro,
for fucking Facebook.
We have evidence that
which is not even real.
Was hacked. We have evidence that Facebook was hacked. So Mark never gave two flying.
He never gave two flying.
He just wanted his bread.
Him and all
Because Facebook ain't even the shit.
$100-something billion he has as well. Just didn't give a fuck. We're finna watch America go down. He's already watched some other countries go down. There's plenty of countries who have banned Facebook.
Ding.
Who have banned Facebook. He's like, I ain't gonna let that.
Ding.
I'm not gonna let that shit happen here.
That's funny as hell.
We don't give a damn. We're gonna let it happen here. It's gonna happen. It'll be on Mark's hands. Maybe on Elon's hands too. Elon don't give a fuck.
Bro, but think about it. If you got $200 billion, you can just go somewhere else.
Yeah, true that. You probably could.
Can't even cap you down.
Probably could just go somewhere. I don't
even
know.
if our democracy crashes, just because you have so much fucking money, you could sell that. You could get rid of exchange all of that shit in the midst of it and still be rich as fuck in another currency. There's no way that this $1 billion is all in one currency anyway. I'm not hearing that shit either. So,
well, he does like the little Dogecoin thing, and he kind of gives, one of someone told me that he gives, little people a voice, and I'm just like,
how?
This man has $200 billion.
How?
He cannot relate to you, and you cannot relate to him. You will never have $200 billion. If any of us think that we're going to be the richest man on the planet, we're morons.
How?
Morons. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Like when you think about the 1%, the top 1% have never been 5%. That number ain't never been 10%. That top 1% has been 1% for forever.
That number has never changed. Because
it's only gonna be about 40 motherfuckers who do this.
You know what I'm saying? At best, you can make you a meal. You know what I'm saying? You can.
If you make you a meal in your lifetime, that is a blessing. Don't let all these motherfuckers on social media tell you, oh, $1 million ain't nothing. Those are morons. Those are morons.
Even if talking about 6 figures ain't nothing.
Think about it. If you gross a meal, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you net a meal. If you net
$1 million, that's a good load.
I fuck around shit a brick.
That's a good load.
I agree.
That's a good load.
I agree.
That's a good load. You'll be lucky. A lot of people be lucky if they get $2 million.
Most of y'all will never see a meal.
Most people won't.
And that's the reality that people don't want to face.
But may you see as much money as you can, you feel me? Hopefully you do something positive in the community.
No. I'm not wishing that upon people no more. I'm asking everyone to wake the fuck up. Get off of fucking Facebook. Oh, I'm just going to wish money. Oh, this is the month I make money. No, it ain't. We got bad labor laws. The damn minimum wage ain't went up. Housing prices going up. Food prices going up. Inflation
Say
going
what
up.
Money?
Shut the fuck up and get off of this shit. And let's get out here and make this shit better.
We got to vote, damn it.
On me.
Stop doing this. This is the year. Oh, I'm just going to just speak into existence. I'm going to make a business. Shut up. No, you won't. And if you do make a business and it's successful, good. But it ain't going to be as successful as what you think. It won't. No. And if it is, then you are lucky.
You are extremely lucky.
Extremely lucky. And then take your extremely lucky ass the fuck on.
No, don't take your extremely lucky ass on.
Oh yeah, pay
homage.
Tax on me.
Pay homage.
Put some in the collection cup. Put some in there.
And pay the hood. Pay homage. Pay homage.
Put some in there.
That's the problem. All right, we can name a bunch of millionaires right now, and a lot of these niggas ain't paying as much homage as they could be paying. And I'm calling spades. Pay homage.
I told Jay this the other day.
Pay homage.
These niggas in the NBA, all these max deals, have we felt these max deals in the black community?
Pay homage. Pay homage.
Have you felt?
Let's speak for the black community as a whole.
At most, let's be honest, in the NBA, there's like 7 black men on the team. There's 30 teams.
It's a lot of niggas.
Bro.
I be looking at this shit, motherfuckers. Get up here and do all this wham bam shit. I threw a little charity event. Nigga, fuck you.
You made money off that charity event, bro.
Fuck him, Jay. I'm not here at all.
I know how charity
events go. Man, LeBron, your boy Brian booked the school up.
He needs to build more schools.
We need more.
I'm with Brian since he spoke out on Black Lives Matter. That's where I'm with Brian on. But in terms of his philanthropy, needs some work. LeBron needs some work. How the fuck are you worth $1 billion and your hood still broke?
You said
where the money at?
And motherfuckers can't go to Cleveland.
Every single year you finna see at least 20 niggas sign a max deal. That's $35 million a year. A year. A lot of these guys are finishing off their careers with $300-400 million net worths.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing to sneeze at. If all y'all got that sort of money,
pay homage.
All of the black kids should be going to school. That's something that I do feel, Dr. Umar. I don't agree with him a lot, so I'm just bringing up people. You know what I'm saying?
But statistically speaking, that does add up. Statistically speaking,
if all of y'all got this sort of bread,
if every
why
millionaire
are any black kids having to pay for school?
If every multi-millionaire black man paid for 5 kids' colleges each, we'd see a huge number.
No.
I'm saying on the low side.
Yeah.
That's on the low side.
I need y'all to go in. I need y'all to go in
$15 million
and give every single
year.
black kid in these schools a goddamn degree. Spend this money. These rich people do not deserve to hold on to this shit.
Because, bro,
I'm not from that.
A degree don't cost as much as motherfuckers
Even
make it seem.
Spend it.
Touche.
Make your money
Pay
from
homage.
us.
Pay homage.
We're the reason. I don't give a fuck.
Pay homage.
Say what
I'm
you want to
with it.
say.
Pay homage.
Rappers, politicians, whatever big job you have, you're getting the money from the people,
Pay
from
homage.
the roads, from the. If it wasn't for me, motherfucker, you wouldn't have the money.
Pay homage.
That's where they felt in the 1940s, and then when we got the Great New Deal, that's what they said. Why the fuck are we here broke and you motherfuckers are rich?
Pay homage.
Build these fucking roads, build these dams, nigga, build these schools, build these Section 8 houses, and we ain't asking.
We want some fucking communism in this
we
bitch.
ain't asking. Social Security,
Even this shit up.
Medicaid, Medicare, we got all of that when them rich people paid.
Pay homage, yeah.
Communism.
Put that shit up. It ain't communism. It's about that's where they get people. It ain't socialism either. It's not either
really,
of those things. It's not either of those things. You have to pay your fair share. No one in America earns all of that money. That's bull. I talked to Jay about that. You don't work hard for $1 billion. And if you think you do, you're a moron. That's the first moronic thought. These billionaires are not working hard for their money. No. That's the first moronic thought. If you think, oh, I can just work harder and I'll be a billionaire, moron. No, that's the wrong idea number one.
I agree. I agree.
A lot of people can work we know people working 3-4 jobs. How much money they got?
They still broke as hell.
They still broke than a motherfucker. They ain't working hard.
Can't argue with that. That's real shit.
Come on.
That's real shit.
Come on. Let's put it up there. These motherfuckers are not earning all of this. The road you drove on was through my neighborhood. Right?
Yeah.
You live the Edward Jones Dome right down the street.
Okay.
Y'all niggas are on our roads.
Okay.
Pay for money. Okay. I'm not with all of these because not all these.
Tucker looks like shit right now. Like they ain't did shit to Tucker, but they're building a brand new fucking facility on Tucker. Or is that Cass? On Cass. It don't make sense.
It's up to them. I'm not finna let all these rich people just go into the dark with their money. Oh, we worked hard. You see Kim K on there, women should just get their ass up and fucking work. Bitch, you spread your legs to get famous. I know women who are working 3-4 jobs. Whoa. Fuck that. I'm not with this shit no more, bro. You rich people have pushed this shit way too far. Stop writing the motherfucking books. Stop giving the fucking seminars. Pay up.
No cap.
Pay the fuck
Spread
up.
the money out.
Because who's going to all the seminars? Our broke asses.
Our broke asses. And you're charging us for it. And it don't work. Because guess what? You didn't work for this. Oh! What do you know?
Spread the money out.
You rap. You didn't work for all that money. You didn't press the fucking CDs. None of these niggas can write code. They don't work at Spotify. Come on now. That's all I'm trying to say. Pay the shit up. Pay it up. Same with the actors. Same with Jeff. All of that. Pay it up. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they get government subsidies all the time. In the hundreds of millions of dollars of government money.
Spread the money out. Where the money at?
So
also, we can let Elon run away. Fuck that.
This nigga want to fly to Mars.
All right, fuck that.
Fuck that. Made it off for us, nigga. Pay up.
Pay it. Pay up. I agree, bro. I agree. Pay homage. Pay up. You know what I'm saying? He took you took it a whole lot bigger. I'm talking about nigga, all y'all.
Hey man, it's Palace 35. We was talking about dildos and shit 30 minutes ago.
I'm fed up.
No.
That's hours ago. I'm fed up.
Yeah, we in.
Motherfuckers want to do all this talking, all this activism shit.
Sweating.
I'm sweating. I'm
gonna tell you right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, this is a hell of a way to close out S.N.S. I can't even lie.
When Rod start rocking his shirt.
This is a hell of a way to close out S.N.S. I can't even cap you
You feel
down.
me? Giving y'all the classic. You feel me? Giving y'all a whole lot of content. This one of them 12-8-21s, baby. This feel like two riddles in the coupe. This really that Palace 35, that vintage, that season 1. Don't forget season 2 is on the way. Don't forget about Unseasoned on YouTube. Don't forget about Palace Rush Hour. And I hope you saw Sunset Series.
Right off mother.
And look, after you see Sunset Series, let me tell you something. Ladies 35, the ladies room. Yeah. All streaming platforms, baby. Spotify, Apple Pods.
Hey, baby, this is exclusive.
Pod Chasers.
You name it. You name it. You name it. I don't know what it is. You just name it. We over there. Palace 35 live on your phone, on your screen, wherever you got Wi-Fi at. Palace 35 on your Wi-Fi. I'm your boy Ocho
Hey, baby,
Exotic.
this is exclusive.
Smooth Rock Max Suave Casanova.
Nino Got Dope. Nino the Trainer. Mr. Nino. Mr. Do It All, baby. We out.
Ooh wee.
Hey, baby, this is exclusive. Hey, baby, this is exclusive.
We always serving because Nino got dope.
Hey, baby, this is exclusive. Hey, baby, this is exclusive.
We always serving because Nino got dope.